Hello, beautiful Cancer, and welcome into my channel, The Rare Gazelle. My name is Reem, and welcome into your reading. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Cancer, or anyone for that matter. Even if you're not a Cancer, I do trust that there is something in here for you, so please use your intuition and your discernment at all times, especially when watching tarot online. Cancer. I'm just going to jump right into it. Your angel number is, well, you have two angel numbers that are coming through, 224 and 2424. I heard receive, and then I started to get a vision of a tower, which is a tower card, and then I heard temporary breakdown. But some of you are going through more than one of these towers. You are being gifted right now. You're being gifted with divine observation, divine insight. Because this breakdown is to break open situations and energies in your life that are not going anywhere or that are not working out the way that you thought they would. You're being gifted with this insight to look within this energy and see, is something worth your time? This could be people, places, and things. A business opportunity, business venture. I'm seeing the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. You've been putting your time and effort into something, but what are you getting out of it? This is time to look at, what are you getting out of it? What are you getting out of that person? What are you getting out of this business venture, this path, this journey, here, there, this, that? And tower moments are just occurring, but it's a temporary breakdown for you to divinely observe what is within these spaces for you. And ask yourself very important questions. Is my environment, is this particular path, is this particular person, are they receiving my energy now? Because I can tell you, your energy now is not the same. It's not the same energy that we read a few months ago. You shift fairly quickly. You have a depth inside of yourself that you couldn't receive. Like, there was a hardness, a rigidness inside of you, a place inside of you that was difficult to pass through, that was difficult to get through, to accept, whether this was a wound, a trauma, a habit of yours, a pattern of yours. But there was a place that resided inside of you that you couldn't receive yourself in that space. I can say this in another way, saying that you didn't like yourself. There was a part of yourself that you didn't like, okay? It shifted. It's now become the place that you do receive yourself in, that you do love, not even like, you love yourself in this space. You've become more confident. There's a distorted perception that's all of a sudden coming through. I can feel it. I'm seeing the table. We had a table in your previous reading too, and it was like the dreamer at the table. But now this table is coming through as a little bit of a distorted perception, because it's like the tables have turned, but it's not the tables have turned. You are sitting in your rightful seat. It's like sitting at the side of the table when really you're meant to sit at the head of the table. I see you sitting at the head of the table. You're sitting in your rightful spot. So the tables didn't turn. You're just sitting in your rightful seat. You may be noticing that where you are right now is very advantageous, very opportunistic, very fortunate. But it's not because luck is on your side. It's because, Cancer, you finally decided to sit in your power. In your self-worth, in your value. And at that head of the table, you have a good vantage point to see the many towers that are happening in front of you. That's where this divine insight comes in. That's where you can see within these spaces and ask yourself, is this worth my time? Have I really been consumed in that space for this long, giving all of this, my energy into that? And this is all I got out of it? No. That's where this reevaluation is kicking in. Because I felt like you were reevaluating your self-worth, but you're standing in your self-worth, so you're reevaluating that this is not what you deserve. Regarding love and romance, I feel like the same theme applies. I saw this energy within somebody. I feel like this is someone around you. I feel like this is someone that you are currently talking to. I'm seeing the 8 of Wands. Someone is clearing their space internally to receive you now. Now is the key word here for you. And I heard they don't know you now. You're giving this person a time limit. I'm seeing the, what is that called? The sands of time. You're giving this person a time limit. I'm hearing this song. Do I know this song? I do. If you don't know me by now, you will never, ever, ever know me. I think it's no or love. But the way it's coming through is, if you don't know me by now, you will never, ever know me. So you're giving a person in your life, you do have a soul tie, a soul connection. I'm seeing the 6 of Cups with this person. But if they don't know you by now, if they don't see you by now, you're not going to waste your time. The same applies to them. I feel so empowered in your space. Let me tell you, I feel my attitude on 10. Okay, 10 out of 10. Cancer. Okay, so at the split is completion in the vanishing mirror. But what I heard and what caused me to pause, I heard July 21st. So what this tells me is that your temporary breakdown is going to complete, okay, on July 21st. And then you're going to shift out of that. But you've been experiencing this temporary breakdown since when? I want to know that. Oh, I'm gonna channel that. I'm seeing the eclipse. So that's April 8th. I'll never forget that. That eclipse friggin' changed a lot of things for a lot of people. April 8th. Okay, so they're showing me so you have your overarching cycle. We're not talking about that. We're talking about a temporary cycle. Let's just say that, because I don't know what that's called. But they're showing me your overarching cycle, and then they went like this. They zoomed in on this this temporary cycle that you're experiencing. And I talked about this in like Virgo's reading, where it was like it's a cycle within a cycle. So it's between April 8th and July 21st. So you may have noticed a lot of things started to break down all around you. People, places, things. You noticed things didn't grow. Things didn't really go your way. You had a lot of questions of why. You may be also getting quite frustrated in this period. I am seeing a confusion. I am seeing confusion. Let's see. For a beautiful Cancer, thank you to my ancestors known and unknown. Thank you, guardian angels and spirits of the Most High. Thank you to Mother Goddess Inanna Ishtar. Thank you for your presence, your love, your guidance, your support, your protection in this space. Thank you for Cancer for allowing me to read for you and for trusting me with your energy. Amen. Beautiful. The farther gate, a bold step forward. I just heard a new start is coming. 55. You have here reconciliation, the wailing tree. I literally just said that. I said a new start is coming, and here you have new beginnings. You're going through some kind of grief, Cancer. You're grieving. You're grieving your past self. Let me talk about this for a moment, because this wailing tree is crying, is pain. There's an aspect of yourself that I'm seeing going through the fire, going through transformation. There's an aspect of yourself that is going through the Phoenix cycle. And you're emerging anew. I'm seeing the Phoenix. Let me organize this energy, because it's a process. And I'm feeling a lot of pain. And I'm feeling a lot of grief. I mean, if it's anyone that can go through the emotions, the motions of this emotion, it's you. There's a part of yourself, Cancer, that I'm feeling was quite difficult to let go of. There's a part of yourself that is breaking free. You can actually see this new aspect of yourself is breaking free. Like it's being pulled apart. Like that's what I'm seeing here. This part of yourself is passing through the farther gate, but this is being transmuted in fire, is going through purification, and that's where this grief and this loss and this pain is felt. So you're going through, like, you're feeling two things right now at the same time. You're feeling an end and you're feeling a beginning at the same time. You're also feeling grief, loss, and also bliss at the same time. Here in these two frequencies, you're also emanating two different vibrations and two different frequencies at the same time. But there's emergence, there's like a coming together in this wholeness as you pass through the farther gate. I want to talk about this for a moment because for a lot of you, this is what you're feeling, and I want to help as much as I can. Because this energy right now is the one energy that is sitting in the rightful seat, that is sitting at the head of the table. And you're crying at the head of the table. Remember I said it's a good vantage point? This looks like a tree on a hill. And it's looking avast the lay of the land. It's looking avast the land. And you're watching towers fall. You're watching paradigms shift. You're watching reality rip open. You're observing what is staying, but what's paining you the most is you're observing what is breaking, what is leaving, what is dying, so to speak, right? But we know nothing ever dies. It just gets transformed. It gets transmuted. It goes through its purification metamorphosis stage. There's two layers to this energy, and I'm going to talk about both of them. The first layer of this energy is the external. You're watching your external world. You may have some kind of business opportunity, like I said, that you've been putting in time, effort in, and nothing was coming out, right? Remember how I said that? Like this temporary breakdown from April 8th to July 1st, you're observing the things that are breaking open to see if there's anything of sustenance, of value, if that energy has been receiving you accordingly. If these environments or these people, this path has been receiving you appropriately for who you really are. Some are. And if they are, they're going to conjoin and pass through the farther gate into your new beginning. And if they're not, they're going to go through the fire of purification and be transformed into something else, something better, I just heard. So your external reality. There's also something internally happening. That's the other layer to this. The internal world is also shifting, and that's where I feel this aspect of yourself is like it's breaking. Like, how do I say that, Spirit? Sorry, I'm channeling so quickly. There's a part of yourself, I just needed to calm down because I'm getting riled up. I'm telling you, you have a lot of empowerment in your space, and I want to just like start levitating right now. There's an aspect of yourself right here that is, I want to say, giving birth. And yes, like giving birth is painful and it does feel like this rippage, but it doesn't feel like giving birth. It feels like, oh, thank you, Spirit. I'm like, how do I explain this? They said extraction. There's an extraction here happening. There's this like intensity right now occurring inside of you, and it's pretty uncomfortable. And it's rattling you right now. Like your emotions are being being rattled. Okay, you may feel frustrated, angry, but it's actually extracting this newness, and I channeled new vitality for you. It's extracting a new vitality, and that's what this new vitality, this new aspect of self is. I'm sorry if I'm shaking. So there's this extraction here occurring. So that's what's going to pass through this farther gate as well as the energies that get purified and transformed, as well as the energies that stay, that don't break in this breakdown. Okay? That's how I'm seeing this energetically for you. You're extremely strong going through this. This is not an easy energy to go through. This also feels like it's accelerated for some reason. This energy actually feels really quick. I think that's why it's moving through me very quickly. And I'm like, it's a lot. So I can only imagine how you feel, and I empathize with it. So please be gentle with yourself during this time. I also think this is why Spirit is showing me you sitting in your rightful seat, you sitting in your power. Because when you sit, you actually feel the shift. They don't want you to move. They want you to observe the energies that are moving around you and the energies that are moving through you. You're passing through the farther gate right now. I don't know if I mentioned this. But when you took your rightful seat, that's when the towers began. When you started to reclaim your power, that's when the towers began. Because your power was the only thing that was holding up some of those towers. Your power was the only thing that was feeding some of the situations in your life. As soon as you took that power back, that relationship crumbled. As soon as you took your power back, that path crumbled. That business venture crumbled. It wasn't for you, is what Spirit's saying. It wasn't for you. It wasn't aligned to this. Because this is not who you are anymore. As soon as you pass through this farther gate, you're going to be met with energies that are for you. I can feel that. I'm telling you, because I heard a new start is coming. This new beginning card came out, and that's what you're going to be met with. You're going to be met with energies that are right for you. Because those energies that were not right for you, the only thing sustaining them was you. They didn't grow. They didn't fortify. They didn't multiply. They didn't even receive your energy. What they did, those environments or those people, was they took your energy. There's a difference between taking and receiving, I think. It's like two different vibrations. Does that make sense? This is how I'm feeling this right now. Like your power, your focus, your love is energy, is fuel. But when it's redirected and aligned to energies that are for you, you will see it grow. You will see it multiply. You will see it connect to the consciousness that you connect to. It will sustain. It will develop. This can be applied into any area in your life. And for some of you, this applies to more than one area in your life. I don't know why I'm like, I don't remember. I don't remember if I said this, but I'm actually seeing someone sign a contract. I'm seeing someone's vocal cords. Someone is going to offer you a job opportunity. You have a very distinct tone of voice. Like, you get compliments on your voice all the time. You may have like what is it called? An animated kind of voice, but it's a voice that is very like, you just draw a lot of people. Okay. Someone is going to find you, or maybe it's through networking or friends, or maybe you're online, you do content online, but I'm seeing someone reach out to you and offer you some kind of job opportunity. I'm also seeing that some of you, there's some kind of it's a blank check. Like, it's almost like someone giving you a blank piece of paper and say, like, what amount would you want? Like, that's how badly someone wants you. What amount do you want? I don't know why I'm shuffling again. Maybe that's why I needed to see that on the split. For Cancer, please, Spirit. I don't know why I'm in this deck again. I actually wanted to move forward. That's interesting. I mean, this was, and this again, like, you can't make it up. This was actually at the bottom of the deck. Treasures hidden in the shadows, will-o'-the-wisp. And the contract, see, deep quiet, meditation, and stillness. Okay. There's another angel number here that's coming through, 711. Oh, someone was definitely in a 7-Eleven store, like one of those old school ones. Someone lives near one of those. I'm seeing that as clear as day. Let me talk about this will-o'-the-wisp, because I did see her at the bottom of the deck and I completely ignored her. So this is something that you have ignored. I feel like this is the shadow. Remember, I think I was talking about this. I honestly don't fucking remember. I'm sorry. But there's like something inside of you that was like really hard to accept. But upon your acceptance and you receiving this part of yourself, it is transforming, and it's going to meet you as a treasure in the future. I have no idea what that means. Can we explain that? Okay. There's a part of yourself that you didn't like. There's a part of yourself that you didn't acknowledge. There's a part of yourself that you ignored, or maybe you thought that you were incapable of doing something. You accepted it. You started to love it. You started to nurture it. You started to heal that part of yourself. It's going through transformation. It's going through this metamorphosis, and it's going to meet you in the farther gate. It's going to meet you in the future as a treasure. Okay, so this is what Spirit is saying. You're going to have this, again, this connects back to this new vitality. There's going to be this, I'm seeing the sun. You're going to have some kind of new confidence about something. You're going to feel confident. That's the treasure. It's going to meet you. It's going to meet you in the farther gate. And it's going to act like a treasure. And it's coming through as like newfound confidence. You're going to feel very capable. You're going to feel like you can do something that you never thought that you would be able to do. Okay. That's this contract. So that's for a majority of Cancers, this contract. I also just heard the contract in the shadows. I don't know what that means. It's a hidden contract. It's a hidden contract. It's the contract that you don't see coming. Just like the confidence that you didn't see yourself obtaining. The confidence that you didn't see yourself coming into. The treasure that you didn't see yourself coming into. So there's like things that you didn't see yourself coming into, but they're rightfully yours. The offer that you don't see coming. I'm hearing the many things that they don't see themselves coming into. You're going to come into them. The contract in the shadow is the way that, does that make sense? That's the way I'm seeing this. Can I get specificities? Like, can I get specifics? I don't know. Can I? Because it's going to be different for all of you. I am seeing that job offer. I am also seeing someone like it's a blank contract. It's like, what amount do you want? Like, someone wants you that bad that they are willing to give you any amount that you request. Someone's buying a home. You're going to be the only bidder. Someone's going to sell their home under a week. I'm seeing someone start a business. It's going to be in the newspaper. Like, it's going to trend. Some of you are going to get a love message from an unexpected admirer. Because you're giving this person, remember, some of you, you're giving this person a time limit. Are they actually going to reconcile with you and meet you at that farther gate or not? Because this farther gate also has a time limit. That's why these energies are moving so quickly. You know you have to pass through. Because it's your time. It's your time. You're moving into energies of alignment of what is for you because you're watching the destruction of what is not for you. And this person may be one of them. It's kind of up in the air right now as I'm reading this energy because it's not set in stone yet. The person that you're connected to, this is for those of you that are connected to someone. I feel like I'm getting into love now. I'll get into other messages later because this is how I'm flowing right now. But this person that you're connected to, I'm seeing the 8 of Wands. Some of you are currently speaking to this person. They're trying their damnedest to receive you now, I'm shaking. There's so much energy. Do you know me by now? You will never, ever, ever know me. If you don't know me by now, you will never, ever, ever know me. Are they going to reconcile with you or not? That's the question here. Some of you, if they don't pass through this further gate in time, there's going to be a new person that comes in for you. There's going to be a new contract. This is a soulmate that you haven't met yet. Because this person that you're connected to is a soulmate. You're going to have another soulmate come in if they don't pass through this gate. Where do I want to go? Okay, are we allowed? Yeah, okay. Let's get into this. Let's get into this, love. I don't want to use this deck. I'm going to use this deck later. I'm sorry. I'm like trying to feel out the energy. Sorry, 1 second. Where do I want to? Yes, okay. Let's use the light seers. I never use this deck. Okay. I can't even shuffle them. Hold on. I'm going to use this deck later. Okay. Oh, my. I'm going to get you guys some other messages as well. And we'll like pick up on other storylines and stuff like that. So I'll use that deck for this. I mean, for that. But we'll use the Light Seers regarding love. Okay. If you don't know me by now, you will never, ever, ever know me. Six of Swords as the overarching energy here regarding love. Excuse me. See, this is you, like, moving on. Like, you're the one in this boat. You're the one moving on. You're the one moving forward. Spirit is guiding you. Spirit is leading you. You feel the pull. You feel the tug. You feel the growth. You feel the momentum. You feel also the speed. Here you have Seven of Pentacles. And this is this person that you're connected to here with the Seven of Pentacles. See, as you move forward, they are working on their growth. They're working on their nurturing. In order for this to grow, they had to clear their energy, and that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing it so energetically. Like I saw a person clear out their internal energy, which in essence is this person clearing the soil so that they can plant these new seeds. This is for them to receive you. Like, you need to understand that. It's because you have changed so much, you have grown so much that this person has to clear themselves internally, work on themselves in order to even know you, in order to even see you, because you can't see someone. You're going to keep missing someone if you're not a vibrational match. You're going to have miscommunication. You're going to have misalignment. There's going to be confusion. They're not going to understand what you're saying. It's just going to be a complete mismatch of energy. I feel like you experienced that mismatch of energy a little bit when you initially connected with this person. Maybe in the beginning you were more on the right page, and then it slowly went through like distance, and then it was misaligned. I feel like there was a slow burn into like misalignment here. And so I feel like this person is working in their internal world to receive you, to receive themselves first and foremost, receive themselves in order to receive you. I feel like you have definitely like triggered each other is also something that I'm seeing here. It could be a Libra. You have here Justice. I don't see you spending a lot of time together right now. You may be in communication, but I don't see a lot of time being spent together. Yeah, the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Cups. My third eye is going like this, and you have here the Lovers in the reverse. As if someone is pinching my third eye. Someone kisses your forehead. The Magician and the King of Pentacles. Can you please clarify the Magician? The Page of Pentacles. Can you clarify the King of Pentacles? The Sun in the reverse. That's who you don't see coming. That's who you don't see coming, the Sun in reverse. One more on the King of Pentacles. The Three of Swords. The Moon, again. The Seven of Wands. Okay, it kind of fell in the upright. One more. the Seven of Cups and the Devil. You have these, okay. This person who's working in their internal world right now, clearing their energy to receive you. This is a question of, is it going to be enough? This is a question of, is it going to be enough? Because they do have the capability of creation. They do have the capability of manifestation. They do have a beautiful mind. They do have things to offer. This feels really bittersweet. Like, I feel sad all of a sudden. Because at one point you did wish for this person. At one point you did want this person. Even if it was inconsistent, even if it was a little sporadic, even if it was a little like all over the place and not very stable, like you wished for that person, like you had wants and desires with this person. But I think as time went on, you recognized that your vibrations and your energies were just very, very different from each other as time went on. And I feel like this person in your space, whether they're coming back, whether they're present in your space, but you're not really talking, the question is it enough? Is the love enough? Is it enough? Like that's all that I can say right now, because they're coming through as the Page of Pentacles in the Magician. It's giving me this energy like, after all this time, this is the offer. Like, after all this time, like, this is what you have. Not to say that what they have isn't, oh my God, how do I say this? Like, I feel bad. It's like, it's not to like put this person down and say that their work, their hard work and their presence and their personality is not enough. It's going to be enough for someone else, but it's not enough for you, is the way that I'm seeing this Page of Pentacles. Because what also came out with it was the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Cups with the Three of Swords. And it pains you to block this person. It pains you to block this person because at one point, it was what you had wanted with the Seven of Cups. At one point, it was like your fantasy to be with this person. At one point, all you thought about was this person. And now you look at them and it's not who you want anymore. It's not what you want. Like, I can see it in the energy. It's in the cards even. Like, look at the story play out here. Right? Like, this is you moving on. This is you moving forward and through that farther gate. And this is them putting in that time and that effort in their internal world. And they're creating and they're manifesting. And this is what they come up with. And it hurts you. That's what I feel. It's like, is it enough? There's a lot of fears when it comes to letting this person go. I am seeing the devil here, and I am acknowledging this presence here because it is an attachment to this person. But I feel like the attachment that you have to this person is to the desires that you have seeked so hard to have with this person. It may not have been them. It is them, but I feel the desires that you are connected to the most. The wishes that you had with this person, the desire to have this person. And now you have to let that go too. That's going to go through that purification, and you have to feel that pain and that loss too. And that's difficult. It's painful. It's heartbreaking. It's a loss. It's grief as well in of itself. So there's fear of losing this person, but it's almost like, if it isn't enough for you, then why are you still holding on to it? There is someone else that you don't see coming here with the moon, the sun in the reverse, and the King of Pentacles. But do you see the difference of vibration? You have the Page of the Pentacles that's in the presence of the person that you are currently connected with, and you have the King of Pentacles that's in the presence of the new one that is yet to come. You have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. And here the 10 of Cups fell right on top of the moon and the King of Pentacles. And here's the 2 of Pentacles, because this is you. It is going to take a lot of strength. It is taking you a lot of strength to go through this experience with this person. It's going to take a lot of strength to make a decision, because you're going to go through, maybe for some of you, you're going to have a decision of 2. You're going to have a decision of 2. Oh, this is how I want to... This is how I'm seeing the energy. Sorry, I wish I was an octopus sometimes and have more than one hand. This is how I'm seeing the energy. A decision of 2. Potentially for some of you, this is what it's going to come down to. And you have to sever a tie and leave one out in the cold. Here with the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, because you know there's not going to be a new beginning. Here with the Empress in the reverse. And you're going to get in your head here with the 8 of Swords in the reverse, but you know mentally, you know, like logically, you know that you have to make a heart decision rather than a head decision. You have to listen to your heart, and here's the 2 of Cups. Okay, there's the 2 of Cups. I'm going to get into other messages. I know it's been some time since I did your reading, and I love you guys so very much. I do want to get maybe into any specifics, any other storylines. You know, we're just going to channel and have some fun. Okay, so let's just clear these energies. Let's go into this deck real quick and see what other messages want to come through for you. Okay. This temporary breakdown, Cancer. A lot of things are breaking down so that they can break open for you to see what is actually there. Okay, take this as a gift. Okay, April 8th to July 21st. And then you shift through this farther gate. Okay, what else do we have here for Cancer? Thank you, Spirit of the Most High. Okay, yeah, you have here healing. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, you have here healing. Okay, I'm seeing some kind of alternative medicine. Okay, I'm not a doctor, and nothing should Nothing should overcome like a doctor's advice. Okay, if you feel something within your body, always seek a doctor's advice. But I am seeing, like, I am a health medium, but I am seeing like an alternative healing medicine. Like some of you are going through something with your health, and I am seeing an alternative healing to an ailment for you, okay? You've been receiving messages about this through spirit. You've been receiving maybe downloads or dreams about this alternative treatment. Okay, it is something that some of you are uncomfortable with, or maybe your loved ones are uncomfortable with, or your partner or someone is uncomfortable with you doing this. Like they want you to go through the path of modern medicine, but it's for someone out there. It's like, I've tried modern medicine. I know I need to do something alternative. Okay, so I am seeing that to help with your vitality, to help with your health. Okay, I am seeing a potential healing in that space. Okay, I am seeing that for someone. Okay, yeah, it's you're trying a new direction out. Okay, you're trying a new direction. Okay, so interesting. So you do have here handwriting authenticity, and here you have this contract. Remember that contract? The contract in the shadows, Spirit said, the things that you do not see coming, the many things that you don't see coming. There's also a direction that kind of comes out of left field. It's also something that I'm seeing here. It's just like it's an opportunity. It's a direction that presents itself to you that you don't see coming. It's kind of like you're on the trail, like, you know, when you're like hiking, you see a trail and then the trail kind of veers off in another path and you're like, oh, I wonder what's over there. That's what this feels like. Okay. Some of you are healers, like some of you have natural gifts in healing. I see you take your healing in a new direction, or you take your healing in a further direction. Okay, you take it farther is what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing your clientele increase as well because of this bold step forward. All right, you're gonna have a lot more like positive feedback. I'm hearing be adaptable. Someone needs to be, yes. Spontaneity. Spirit's like, yep. Yeah, so be more adaptable, like be more spontaneous. You spontaneously, like, you need to be in the energy of spontaneity, okay? Because things are going to happen quite unexpectedly, especially with the contract in the shadows, the things that you don't see coming. Some of them may happen quite quickly because your energy is moving rather fast. So Spirit wants you to be in the energy of spontaneity and move lightly. Move lightly with your feet, okay? So adapt, pivot, okay? Nature. Okay, I love this card. Okay, so I'm getting a message here. So you can see like there's a new beginning that's actually breaking through. This is a breakthrough. But what I love is what I'm seeing here in the center. And it feels like, you know, when you keep a tally, like you keep track of something, Spirit is keeping track of something here. So Spirit and the universe, they're keeping track of what has been lost, so to speak, what you're going through and loss, and you're gonna gain a lot more. Okay, so Spirit's saying they're keeping a track of it. so that they can like return it to you times 10, like tenfold is what I'm seeing here with this nature. This is also like a very simple message of like going out more in nature for some of you. Some of you are listening to me while you're walking in nature right now or sitting outside. Some of you also connect with fairies, a fire fairy very specifically. I have never heard that before. I don't know what that means. But that is a confirmation for someone out there. But this is also confirmation. We were talking about fire, purification, and metamorphosis. That's a double confirmation of that energy we were talking about earlier. Anything else here for Cancer? Any other messages? Some of you are going to finish a book. I can see that clear as day. Here you have change. Yeah, many things are changing for you. Some of you are going to find coins on the ground. You're going to find change on the ground. Some of you, okay, this is an interesting omen. Some of you, there's going to be like a cashier that gives you more change. And like, I know like honesty, right? You're going to look at it, or this may have already happened. Like you're going to look at it and be like, oh, you gave me more change. I'm seeing that person say, keep it. That's what I'm saying here with like spirit is returning something to you tenfold. Like if you lost money, or if you like whatever you lost, like you're getting it returned in tenfold. Like I'm seeing like extra change. You're going to get extra change. You're going to get extra money, something like that. Okay, is something that I'm seeing here. But this is also in energy. Okay, in energy. And also abundance. Yeah, communication. I'm seeing someone finish a book that they started. I'm seeing like you had some kind of writer's block, or like you couldn't finish something, you couldn't write something, like this chapter was blank for a really long time, just like, you know, you didn't have a lot of things circulating in your mind to like start writing this chapter or to finish the book. But I do see that changing, and I do see you like spontaneously getting back in and finishing that book. Okay. I did also mention that some of you are going to get some kind of communication from a secret admirer. That's also a double confirmation that's coming through here. Okay, I'm going to switch up decks. Now let's use this one, because I did promise you guys that we're going to use this deck. The Star, happy times, on the right path. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. I love that. Aquarius energy. You have here 4 of fire. Contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. Okay, so in this gate that you step through, I'm seeing after July 21st, whether you start a new project or you feel this revitalization that you can pick up something again after this breakdown, because you're going to realize what stays and what goes. Some of you, you're going to pick up a project that stays. Okay, you're going to realize like, okay, you know what? This is something that I need to pick up again. This is something that I need to put my focus and energy into, because this seems like it's working. That doesn't seem like it's working. So I'm going to focus on this. It's going to be successful. I see you completing the project, and I also see it take off. Okay, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, I see someone in school. I'm actually seeing someone change their major, like a change in major here with the Page of Earth. Okay, it says good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging and a new area of study. Okay, that's like really big for someone. Someone's in school. You're changing. It says a new area of study, but I see you changing your major to a new area of study because it challenges you. And also it brings a lot more money. Maybe you realize that. Maybe you did something, did some kind of research, and you realize like this study that takes you in that career brings a lot more abundance or money. Okay. You're on the right path of that thought. All right. Some of you are also scholars. You're very intelligent. You're very smart. Again, some of you, like, this is a book that I see someone writing. Some of you could be writing a scholar book. Okay. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing like your book in universities and colleges and stuff like that. All right, 2 cards came out together. You have here the World and the 3 of Water. A celebration, a wedding, graduation, or birth announcement, the need to have more fun, a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. Okay. Oh, this is 21. This is July 21st. So they're confirming that. And the World is also very symbolic of completion and expansion. So they're double confirming July 21st, that shift. Okay. You're going to close out that temporary breakdown on July 21st, and you're going to shift through that farther gate. Okay. In your new beginning, there's going to be a lot more joy in that space. Okay. Some of you are going to be invited to a wedding. It's going to be in a whole new country. Like it's going to be in a different country. What is that called? Destination wedding or something like that. Anything else here for Cancer? Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. I love that. I mean, yes. Yes. And I mean, there's you. The Chariot. This is your energy. It says public recognition. Yes. So this is also double confirmation of what I channeled earlier, that someone is going to be recognized for, like you're going to be recognized for your work. Okay. Someone is going to feel like, I didn't say recognized for your work. Did I say that? I don't know. Well, maybe someone is going to be recognizing you for your work, but also someone is going to recognize you and they really love your voice. That keeps coming out here. Okay. Someone's going to offer you. That's also number 7. Okay, so you do have here 7 is the sacred contract, the contract in the shadows, the things that you don't see coming. So you're going to be publicly recognized and you may not see that coming. Okay, this is also public recognition, this secret admirer energy as well as double confirmed. But I see an important achievement. This achievement you also don't see coming. That's going to happen in your new cycle. I mean, in your new beginning. Within your overarching cycle. Yes. Oh my God. It says you've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts. New partnerships or contracts. Continue to move forward. Like that's just a triple confirmation. Okay. I mean, we're just getting into triple, quadruple confirmation. So I'm going to end this here. I love you guys so very much. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. New personal requests I'm not taking. I have reached a year wait list, so I am like hauling and sitting my butt down and working really hard on getting the personal readings done. Obviously, quality over quantity. I'm really taking my time, but I'm like working really hard on getting through that wait list. Memberships are open on the channel, so you can join as a member. I put out weekly readings every Wednesday for the membership group. There are 2 tiers. The first tier is to just support my channel. The second tier is called the Crow of Akashics and Shadows, and that's the membership tier that receives weekly readings from me every Wednesday. So if you want more weekly readings, because I know I do these like once a month, sometimes once every 2 months. It really just depends because it's such a big collective energy, but the membership is a lot more smaller and intimate, and I feel more guided to do frequent energy readings there. So if you feel guided, you may join. If you don't, all good. I love you guys. Thank you again, and I will see you next time. Bye.